Voyager 1 has just picked up something in the depths of space that defies everything scientists expected. This aging spacecraft, far beyond the reach of the sun's influence, has intercepted strange signals unlike anything ever recorded. It's not from a planet or a star. This signal is coming from something else entirely, something subtle and mysterious, like a whisper drifting through the cosmic void. Experts are racing to decipher it, working against the clock as Voyager's ancient systems continue to weaken. If this signal is what it seems, it could upend our understanding of the universe. The signals arrived from a region of space, right at the boundary where the solar system's influence ends. Voyager 1 picked up an anomaly, not a comet, not a planet, not a pulsar nor any known cosmic body. It was emitting faint, irregular waves, as if something out there was trying to be noticed. What's more puzzling is that these signals have no match in any catalogue. They're not behaving the way any known natural object would. In fact, the frequencies don't fit within the normal spectrum of space radiation. They appear to move in reaction to their environment, unlike anything scientists have observed before. This anomaly's signal stands out in a universe filled with electromagnetic chatter. Quasars, dead stars, and remnants of ancient supernovae all produce recognizable patterns, but this object seems to be broadcasting something different. There's no consistent rhythm, no clear structure, just erratic waves that almost seem to think. It's not reacting like a star or echoing like a distant explosion. The strangest part, the frequencies fall completely outside the expected natural range. It doesn't resemble any radio wave pattern from known cosmic sources. It might be something entirely new, and scientists are baffled. Could it be exotic matter, something theoretical until now? Physicists have long speculated about materials that ignore the rules of standard physics, but no one's caught one in action. Until now, maybe. It's even possible this object is a relic from the earliest moments of the universe, a fragment from the Big Bang that has quietly drifted through interstellar space, undetected until Voyager passed by. And then there's the more speculative idea. What if it's technology? Something constructed, not formed by nature. A probe, a machine, perhaps even evidence of an alien civilization. It sounds like science fiction, but the strangeness of the signals makes it hard to dismiss outright. The challenge is distance. Voyager is now over 14 billion miles from Earth. It takes more than 20 hours for a message to travel one way. Sending commands and getting results takes nearly 2 full days. And the spacecraft itself, it's a technological relic from the 1970s, running on systems with less memory than a digital photo. Its computers store data on magnetic tape and transmit it using barely more power than a nightlight. Despite that, it's still functioning and discovering. Scientists aren't giving up. They're analyzing every bit of the data, running models, and testing hypotheses. The object Voyager encountered is in interstellar space, far from the sun's magnetic reach. Yet it's broadcasting something that seems intentional. The fluctuations in energy are erratic and unpredictable. Pulsars pulse, quasars beam steadily. Even black holes follow clear physical rules. But this anomaly doesn't behave like any of them. It pulses sporadically, shows no clear power source, and gives no visible clue to its structure. Some experts think it could be an ancient probe, drifting for millennia, finally caught in Voyager's path. Others lean toward an undiscovered natural event, something rare and strange that's existed longer than our planet. The deeper Voyager goes, the fainter its voice becomes. Engineers have kept it alive longer than anyone dreamed, but its power is fading. The signal gets weaker every year. One day the spacecraft will go silent. But for now, it's still talking. Still. Whispering hints of something unknown. The nature of these signals doesn't fit into existing scientific models. They could point to a new kind of matter, or perhaps evidence of a cosmic event no one has ever imagined. A collision of dead stars, a ripple from the formation of a black hole, or an energy source unknown to modern physics. If it's a natural creation, it could change the rules about how we understand matter and energy in space. And if it's not, well, then we're talking about rewriting history. The discovery could even crack open the door to solving long-standing mysteries like dark matter, dark energy, or the true behavior of space-time at microscopic scales. Those concepts have eluded scientists for decades. If this object contains particles we've never seen before, or behaves in ways that defy gravity and electromagnetism, then entire fields of science could shift. Energy research, particle physics, astrophysics, all might be reshaped by this one discovery. Then there's the philosophical weight of it. Every time we find something that doesn't make sense in space, we're forced to ask, are we really alone? There's no proof this is alien technology, but just the possibility raises unsettling questions. If this object is artificial, then someone out there made it and left it floating far beyond any known civilization. What else might they have created? How advanced would they be? If civilizations are out there, we've just seen the first glimmer of their existence. Even if it turns out to be completely natural, it still shatters previous assumptions. Voyager 1, this old probe from a bygone era, is still showing us how much we don't know. And if one object like this exists, there could be more. That realization brings new urgency to deep space exploration. Humanity isn't even close to understanding the true nature of interstellar space. If we're serious about becoming a spacefaring species, we need technology that can handle the unexpected. What if the object is something we've never imagined? Not life, not machine, not even a planet. What if it exists outside of our definitions, something that doesn't fit into the categories of living or non-living? Scientists have long wondered whether life could evolve under conditions totally alien to Earth. Maybe we've just found the first example. A life form that doesn't breathe or eat, but survives in the cold silence of space. Or a form of physics-based existence we've never imagined. And then there's Voyager itself. Launched in 1977 with tech that now looks like ancient history, it's still pushing boundaries. But it won't last forever. Sooner or later it will go quiet and we'll lose our furthest outpost in the galaxy. If nothing else, this discovery proves we need better, faster, smarter space probes. Imagine what we could find if we launched a new fleet of Voyagers, equipped with AI, modern sensors, and the ability to return samples. We're not just exploring for curiosity's sake. This could revolutionize science. There's even talk about bringing pieces of deep space back to Earth. While that sounds like science fiction now, we've already returned samples from the Moon, Mars, and asteroids. If this object is truly alien by composition or by origin, having physical samples would give us unprecedented insight. But doing so would require global cooperation. Space science is no longer something one country can do alone. The challenges of interstellar travel are immense, and it'll take shared resources and knowledge to go further. What's striking is how this story has captured attention beyond the scientific world. People who normally don't follow space news are asking questions. There's something universally compelling about the unknown. It speaks to a deep curiosity we all share. And this find is reigniting that spark. All of this was possible because of one moment back in 1965 when scientist Gary Flandreau noticed a rare planetary alignment. The giant planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, were lining up in a way that only happens every 176 years. That setup made it possible to use their gravity to sling a probe across the solar system in just 12 years instead of 30. NASA jumped on the opportunity and launched Voyager 1 and 2 just weeks apart in 1977. What began as a mission to study the gas giants became a journey into interstellar space. Despite their limited technology, Voyager 1's onboard computer has less memory than a phone photo. The probes endured. Voyager stores data on 8-track tapes and beams it back using a weak transmitter. That signal takes almost a full day to reach Earth. And yet, it just made one of the most shocking discoveries in the history of space exploration. Even earlier, findings baffled scientists. When Voyager 1 crossed the heliopause, the invisible boundary where the solar wind ends, they expected the magnetic field to shift. It didn't. Voyager 2, reaching the same boundary 6 years later, confirmed the anomaly. The cosmic rays changed as expected, but the magnetic field stayed the same. It was like stepping into a new room and finding everything unchanged. Then came 2022. Voyager 1 started sending corrupted data, as if it had forgotten where it was. Engineers traced the glitch to a decades-old system. They patched it up, but it was a reminder of just how fragile the spacecraft is. The probes run on nuclear power that weakens by 4 watts a year. To keep them going, instruments have been shut down one by one. Today, only a few remain active. By 2030, Voyager 1 may fall silent forever. Even then, it won't stop moving. In about 16,700 years, it will pass within a light year of Proxima Centauri, the nearest star. Voyager 2 will follow. Long after Earth has changed beyond recognition, these probes, each no bigger than a car, will still be out there bearing the golden records of our civilization. And this strange signal, it might just be the first step toward rewriting everything we thought we knew.